Hello, my friends. This is BobbieD coming to you live from the Philippines. I'm having an awesome time in the Philippines. Hope you are as well. Hey, today I want to talk to you about a chemical a leak. A chemical leak exposing workers to ammonia in Navotas in the Philippines. Yeah, a chemical leak, man, exposed workers, people to ammonia in Navotas in the Philippines. Yeah. Sorry about that. Got carried away. But today we're gonna look at a quick story that was a talk of the Philippines in the metropolitan Manila area, because Navotas is actually a small town in that vicinity. And when things happen in small towns, people talk and people like get upset. And so the whole town was in an uproar. And so I'm gonna bring you about, I'll show you what happened. And if you, those of you that have relatives and friends out there in Navotas or in the metropolitan Manila area, you need to know what's going on, because they may never tell you, but they may have been involved in it, you know? And so you need to know. Say, hey, I heard about that happened out there in Navotas. You okay? Yeah, it's nice to know what's going on in the Philippines and to call, check on your people, okay? If they're anywhere around that area, check on it. If they're in the metropolitan Manila area. So look here, man, I heard about this explosion, ammonia, and Bobby, I saw them, Bobby, is everybody okay? Yep, what's wrong with that? Okay, so I'm gonna show you today some things that happened in that area. First of all, we're gonna do a 1-minute review of our prior broadcast that we did on yesterday, and then we're gonna continue. Okay. All right. So let's go back, take a look back. It's always good to know what happened before you started today, because sometimes it's good to look back. Not good to look back to get the bad stuff, but to look back to know where you came from and to keep away from the bad stuff that you left behind. You don't want to go back and pick up the bad stuff you left behind, but you want to look at the bad stuff you left behind and keep smoking to the front. Keep on getting up, okay? But so that's what we do. We look and review what we did on the last prior broadcast last year. Okay, so last time we talked about, let's pull this thumbnail up. See that right there? Cute lady. She that watermelon, man. Watermelon, man. I was a kid, man, in Charleston, South Carolina. They used to sell watermelon on the street. And I remember waking up in the morning in the summer now, because we had to go to school or something. We slept late. I remember waking up on a hot summer day, and I see the old man coming down. He had a big old cart, and on the car, he was pushing the car, right? And on the car with a whole bunch of what? Watermelon. And you know what he said when he came down the street? Push that car. Watermelon, man. And he pushed the ball. Watermelon, man. Push the ball. Watermelon, man. I remember that song. It was like a song in my ear. That would wake me up in the summertime, man. I just thought I'd share that with you. But yeah, things like that, man. That shows you a glimpse of my life, a glimpse of my past, how I was raised up in a small town. Charleston, South Carolina was a small town back then. It's a bigger town now, but that should show you things like that. I embraced and I felt, I experienced. Some of you maybe never heard somebody say watermelon, man, because you up in the north or you up where you from, they don't have that up there. But in the south and in the Philippines, they do the same thing. They gotta make, and let's see, what's that man? What did he say when he come down and try to sell that stuff in the street? What did he say? You know the man come down here, they let him in and sell the stuff. Emma buys it every day. He said, okay, they got just like in the Philippines, they got this man come down here in our area every morning. He said, Tahu. Tahu. You want a tahu? It's like a dessert, right? Hello, Lisa D. Lisa D, you be talking to she up there. She's trying to eat, y'all. If y'all hear something, say, that's her, okay? Don't say nothing.
Try to do it slowly.
She try to keep y'all from hearing her clank the plate with a spoon. Anyway, so we're gonna talk about today. Quick review. And I really was talking about this lady right here. She says, "Oh, it's over, Counselor. No, I don't want you, and you can get out of my life." And she gone by. But then a few days later, she thinking, "Oh, I messed up. I made a mistake. I still got some feeling for this man, and then she might have some feeling for your Monte, so she wants you back." You know, and so that's what happens, man. A lot of times when you break up with a Filipino or whatever of a woman, they have what? Second thoughts. You know, because a lot of times females are very what? Emotional. And when you are emotional, sometimes you make what? Irrational what? Decisions in your life. And when you really sit down and think about it, you say, man, I done messed up. I told him I didn't want him, and I know I still got feelings for him, and they try to get you back. Okay. So sometimes when they say they don't want you no more, it's just a thing, man. They just be trying to play with you, playing a silly game with you, man. But you know what you tell them, man? Look at baby girl, let me tell you something. Tricks is for kids. You don't play with me. I'm a grown man. You know, something like that, man, and get them out your life. You don't want to usually go back to that kind of situation, but sometimes you can't. You know, it depends on the person. But normally, as a general rule of thought, the general rule of thumb, you don't want to go back to a prior relationship. But some people do it and they do it successfully. But most people do it and they do it messed up. It gets worse. Okay, so that's what we talked about yesterday, man. It was good. We had a good time. We had a great time, and I enjoyed that show. I enjoyed all of our live streams because I'm with you. And I'm here for you, man. You like that, right? You like that, right? Huh?
I'm with you. You're with us.
I'm with you. You're with us. Lisa D said us because we're a team. We like that, okay? So you're with me. Excuse me. You're with us, and we're with you, okay? We friends, right? We friends. Let's go. All right. So today we're going to talk about the chemical leak. Thumbnail for the day. Thumbnail for the day. Thumbnail for the day. We're not going to be long with this, man. I'm going to run this thing real tight, light, and wrong and strong. Let's go. See, right here. Chemical leak, man. All those people huddled together. They got emergency people out there trying to get them out of the plant and trying to get the people out of the residences. It was a big mess, man. It was a huge problem. It was all over the news yesterday. Talk of the Philippines, how the small town and chemical leak. When you smell ammonia, man, I remember I used to clean up. I used to have a business, a cleaning company. And when the people, my workers didn't show up, guess who had to clean? Mr. Clean had to clean. I had to go out there and clean, man. So I had a lot of car dealerships. And I remember one time, you know, the car dealership, they had grease on the mechanics area. I had to clean that, man. Somebody didn't show up. And I had to go down there. And then I said, oh, I'm going to get this grease up. You know what I did, man? I went to the store. I said, look at this. I need me some ammonia. I need the biggest bottle you get. I got some ammonia, put it in the water. And I went down there and tried to scrub that stuff. And man, I almost passed out. Man. That ammonia get to you. I didn't realize I was doing, man. I was just trying to make my work easier. And then I had to give that up real quick. My eyes started watering, my nose like bust out my head. My throat was like, I said, man, I hurried up and I took that bucket of ammonia water. I threw it down there. I went back to the store. I said, look, man, you got anything else? I messed up. I was passed out. Ammonia will kill you, man. And that's what happened to one of these people in the town of Navotas. There was one fatality. Okay. All right. So we look at the thumbnail for the day. Thumbnail for the day. Now let's look at the hocus pocus. No hocus pocus. Just focus. Let's all focus, man. All right. You see right there, man. I got the map for you. See that big arrows at? That's where Navotas is. It's near Malabon. Those smaller towns out there, all in the metropolitan Manila areas. You know anybody near Malabon, Navotas, all the surrounding vicinities. They're aware of what happened yesterday, and they were sort of scared. Santa Mesa, all of those little towns. But it was happening in the center of Navotas. All right, number one, we'll look at the ice plant. That's what happened, man. And we'll look at the mayor, what the mayor had to say about it. And we'll look at the residents, you know, what they were talking about, what happened to them. Then we'll look at the current status. What's going on right now, BobbieD? They still all messed up. What's up? We're going to find out, man. Gee, I got you, man. Let's go. All right, number one, focus for the day. Number one, what? What was number one? Number one was what? Ice plant, man. Ice plant in Navotas, okay? So you see right there, those people there, they were very taken aback by the odor and the things within their lungs. When you get that stuff in your lungs, I just told you, you can't breathe. That's hard. So people were like, what's going on? And not only did it happen to the ice plant, it happened to the whole city. They had to evacuate residents out of the city. There was one fatality, as I mentioned before, and 75 people were hospitalized, okay? It's a huge, big deal, all right? And the fatality was an ice plant employee, okay? Now, that's what happened in the Navotas. Number two is what? Number two, don't know what to do. Number two says, Navotus, okay? The mayor, that's the mayor right there, Mayor Toby Tiangco, excuse me. He said the ice plant was owned by his mother, okay? So the ice plant was owned by his family, and the victims will be compensated. Now, here in the Philippines, whenever you get wrong by somebody and you know they was wrong, you're going to have to do some monte out your pocket, whether you go to court or whether you don't go to court. And especially if you are a foreigner, that's a huge deal here. They have, like I told you, in the Philippines, there's double standards. There's rules for the foreigners and there's rules for the native people here. If you're a foreigner, you're going to have to pay out your pocket. I don't care if you were right. I don't care if you were wrong. That's the way they do it here, man. Usually when a foreigner has an accident or whatever and they're found at fault, sometimes they don't even have to be at fault. If a foreigner is involved with a situation, the judge going to go in the favor of the native. Because you know why? In their mind, the foreigner got monte. So you going to pay, buddy. So look here. Try not to get any incidents. Try not to get any accidents out here in the Philippines. Because if you're a foreigner, you're going to really, whether you're right or wrong, usually you're found to be at fault, and you will have to pay some monte. Okay. Number one was what? Iceman, man. So we had one fatality, and 75 people were hospitalized. It was a huge, big deal. Number two. It's number two, right? It's number two, at least. Yeah, number two. No number two. Here's a mirror right there, Toby. And again, I mentioned to you that it was owned by his mother and his siblings. They own the ice plant. He was very apologetic about it. He had a big thing in the news. I'm really apologizing. We're going to help you out. And so he's going to have to pay out some money. All right, number three. We're getting ready to run this thing. Number three, the residents were forced to leave and evacuate their homes. Most of the town was temporarily down for a long time. And they had people that went to the hospital had a lot of breathing problems, okay? In the middle of a pandemic, they're going to the hospital with breathing problems. So it was very, very hectic, and a lot of people were very, very afraid. Last point, we out, man. Get ready to go out the door. Ammonia. What are some effects of ammonia, man? The current status is they're okay. The town was back up. The ammonia plant shut down, ice plant shut down, and the residents were evacuated, and they're now back in their homes, okay? So here's the things that ammonia, when you breathe it in, it can really, if you get a large amount of it in your lungs and in your nostrils, it can be really damaging to you. And that's why one person was fatal, or it was that one fatality, okay? Liquid ammonia, exposure from it is very dangerous. Tissue, liquefaction, freeze drying, chemical burns, a whole lot of stuff. Vapor ammonia, extreme skin, eye, and lung irritation. Inhalation, high concentration can destroy and scar tissue. So that's why it happened to the people in Navotas with the big chemical leak, and it was a big deal here in the Philippines. So if anybody asks you, man, you know about that chemical leak, man, you know, right? I keep you in the know, right? I keep you in the loop, right? Let's go. All right, that's all I have for you today. Anybody here? Anybody here? We don't have a lot of folks. I'm getting ready to run this thing, y'all. Y'all want to see me go like Speedy Gonzalez? Watch me work it. Watch me work this thing. All right. We're going to find out who rubbing up, chopping up, buffing up the first man in there. He said, who that is, said they're going to beat them. Said, people get ready. Whether the train is coming, don't need no ticket. You just get on board or need it love. Who say it again, say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Get on board. Woo, I'm ready to ride train a little bit this morning. You ready, man? I know you ready, man. I know you ready, because I'm ready like Freddy. Freddy is always ready to roll, baby. Let's go. Let's go. When I say toot toot, you say all aboard. Toot toot. Toot toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot toot. All aboard. All aboard. All aboard. Y'all ready to ride this train, man? I'm ready, man. Are you ready? Let's go. We're going to find out who rubbing up, talking up, the first man in there. I need to know. I got to know. Inquire my mama know who that is. Who that said they're going to beat them. I need to know. I'm going to tell you who that is said they're going to beat them. Saying Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Because they whooped up on the Saints bad, man. I want to talk too bad about the Saints. They're my number 2 team. You know my number 1 team is right. Atlanta Falcons. But the Saints got whooped, man. Tom Brady was smelling that ring. He said, hey, I ain't letting y'all slide today. I'm going to get my 6th ring. Sorry about that. Y'all look on the fan. Y'all sorry about that. But hey, next year, baby. Next year, okay? Okay. All right. We're going to find out who rolling up, talking about bumping up the first man in there. I need to know. Lisa D needs to know. We wants to know who that is. Who that second be there. I'm going to drill down here and find out. I told you I'm speeding today, right? Watch this. Who we got? Who we got? Riding the train today. Steam y'all. Come on, man. Don't play with me this morning, man. You know I'm Speedy Gonzalez today. Don't play with me, Steam Yard. Steam yard, whatever your name is. Get out my way. Let's go. And I tell you not to play with me, man. Connor's gonna try to get in my face. Who we got? What's up, Paul? Paul in the house, Paul. What's up, Paul? PMG 2000. He said, I'm first. Yeah, man. First man up, Lizzie. Paul, you are to be congratulated. You are the first man up in that. Good to see you, good to see you. Long time no see, buddy. Where you been, man? You know you're supposed to be here. No, it's good to see you, man. Paul made up his mind. He said, I'm gonna be number one. If I see that notification this morning, I'm gonna be number one tonight. I'm gonna be number one. And he did it, man. You gotta have a number one mentality if you want to be number one. If you want to do something different in your life, you gotta make changes. Okay? You cannot keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect there's gonna be some differences, some changes in your life. You have to make the change, take the change, break the change. Okay? You gotta do it, man. If it's to be, it's up to me. You know, I'm not looking at my mama. I'm not looking at my brother. I'm not looking at my sister, my cousin, my boss man. I got to do it for me. Okay, so look at here. Don't try to think it. You gonna, well, you know, the reason I couldn't get number one because my friend had put me on the phone and she would let me on. I couldn't get. No, it's up to you. If you want to be number one, you talking to somebody. Look here, sorry, I gotta go. Yeah, that's what you do. You gotta put things down to get yourself in a position where you want to be in your life. Whether it's getting a car, whether it's getting a new job, whether it's getting a house, whether it's getting married, whether it's getting a fiance, whatever it is you have to do, you got to put yourself in a position so you can do that. Okay. And the people that can't put themselves in a position, they're not what? Discipline. It takes discipline to be number one. It takes discipline to accomplish things in your life. And when you lack discipline, you're not going to go very far in your life. And you go wind up blaming people for your inadequacies. You'll wind up blaming people for your shortfalls. Well, I had my mama didn't raise me right, and I didn't have all the tools and equipment to be the best, and I just got by every time they let me slide. And my mama the reason why I am the way I. No, your mama gone. You grown man now. You 28, 35, 40, 50, and you still blaming your mama. Grow up, sucker. I'm sorry, man. But grow up, man. Grow the age up. Let's go. Good to see you, Paul. First man in the house. Y'all give us props. Hey, I told him, Speeding Gonzalez today. Well, let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got? Freddie Mason. What's up, man? You good to see you, man. He said, good morning, Bobby Lizzie. Hey, man, good morning to you, Freddie. Always good to see you, man. Freddie Mason in the house, y'all. Perry Mason never lost a case, man. He's always on the case of the who done it. He gonna find out who done it. Good to see him. Hey, man, you know what I can tell you, man. Perry Mason. No, do you want to tell him? Huh?
Number two, just one.
Yeah, you gotta be loud. Perry Mason, I'm sorry, man. You number two today. I got to lower the boom on you because you number two in that round. Number two, just wrong. Sorry about that, man. Sorry about that, Perry, but you know what? You didn't get that number two slot, man. When you got that number two slot, I got to lay it on you. Let's go, Ryan Trey, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got? Paul. He said, first man in the house. What's going on, Bobby D and Lizzie? Hey, man, we doing good, man. We blessed and highly flavored and favored of the Lord. You know how we do, man. God has been so good to us. We can't help but to say, and we pass it out. We pass the word on to everybody we meet and see and greet. Good to see you, Paul. Hope you being blessed up in this place. Round train, Bobby Lee. Who we got? Wendell Conyete. What's up, Wendell? Wendell in the front today, Lizzie. He's number three. He wanna be. He's number three. He's a wanna be. Wendell, decent to be out there. I was sort of in the back in the booth yesterday, but you know, Bobby, I'm finna move on up, Bobby, and I'm tired of being in the back, Bobby. I'm tired of being late. I'm tired of coming in the middle, Bobby. I'm moving up to the front. I want to be in the front. Hey, man, ain't nothing wrong with that, Wendell. You got the right mentality, man. You want to be in the number one spot. You want to be in the front. You want to be the top, not the bottom, man. Because you know what happens to people at the bottom, right? They don't get nothing but crumbs. You want to be a crumb snatcher? Keep coming in late like that. I don't know about you, Wendell, but I want the best. I want the cream of the crop, baby. Yeah, I want the best. I don't want the lead. I don't want no crumbs. Picking over the crumbs. I don't want that. I want the steak. You think I want the little chili and stuff, crumb snatchers? Nah, give me the best, baby. And the best means you got to get out there and get it. You got to get out there and take it. You got to get out there and make it. You got to get out there and be first. Have a first mentality and have a quality mentality. Have a best mentality. Do your best in everything you do. When there. That's my motivational talk to you, speech for you for the day. Round train, BobbieD. One day, who we got? Very amazing. He said, let's go, little train. All aboard, toot, toot, all aboard, toot, toot. And let's hit that like button for me one time. 1, 2, 3. Chichapaya. 1, 2, 3. Chichapaya. 1, 2, 3. Hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. We ain't got a lot of folks. Let's hit the like button, man. Don't take but a second. Let's do that thing right. Tight, long, and straight. Who we got? Round train, BobbieD. See One Nation. Who we got? Freddie Mason said, hoorah. All my blue rangers. All my blue rangers in the house say, hoorah. All my angels in the house say, it's me.
Hooray!
She playing games this morning now. I don't know what's wrong with Lisa D. Lisa D been acting up for the last 2 weeks, man. First time she didn't want to show up. I said, Lisa D, come on. Now she trying to fake like she eating breakfast. She trying to, because she don't want to show up on the camera. That's what it is, y'all. I know Lisa D. I know like a book. Lisa D, get through with your meal because the people need to see you, sweetness. Okay, sweetness? Hey, but good to see you, Freddie. Yeah, good to see you, man. Paramedics in the house, paramedics in the house. Round train, BobbieD, Lizzie, one night. Who we got? Rayman in the house, Rayman in the house, Rayman in the house. Woo, what's up, Rayman? Good to see you. Good to see you. Jerry Fleming. What's up, man? He said, toot, toot. Let's do this thing. Let's go, man. Hey, ain't nothing but a thing, baby. Let's go. Let's ride the train till we can't ride no more. Till the wheels come off the track, baby. Let's do it to the ground up. Let's do it to the ground and to the frown and to the crown. Around too. Let's go. We got to do that for Jerry Fleming in the house today. I'm doing double duty, y'all. Y'all got to bear with me as I get this thing today. We got to get a dancer. I need a dancer. I need a private dancer for Freddie Mason. I need a private dancer for Terry Fleming. Let's go. Who we got? Come on now, y'all. They hiding from me, y'all. They hiding from me. Let's go, Brother James. Let's do your thing.
It's Ricky Man in the business. Yeah. I feel good.
Baby. Thank you. Thank you so much, Terry Fleming. Appreciate the donation to the nation. Thank you, sir. Hey, more love, much blessing to you, man. Hope you doing good in your life. Okay, let's go. Round train, BobbieD, Lizzie, one night. Who we got? Terry Fleming. He said, "Congrats, PMG. Hey, you did it, man. You did it, Paul. And everybody want to give you congrats, man. They want to give you some props because you did it, man. It takes a lot. Who we got? Dave Carter. What's up, Dave Carter? How you doing, brother? Long time no see. Hello, BobbieD. Hey, man, what's up, man? You good? You good, man? Hey, you seen the wild, man. You okay? You okay? It's the COVID ain't got you, right? COVID ain't got you, man. A lot of people catching that COVID, man. If you get it, man, come on the show and let us know so we can pray for you, okay? Yeah, we prayed for 2 people that had COVID and they recovered just like that. I'm telling you, man, God can make a difference in your life. But you got to acknowledge it. You got to believe in him and he can move for you, okay? But if you get the COVID, man, let us know. But brother, Pastor Charles recovered. We prayed for him. And Robert Lee Avery. We had 2 people on our show got infected with COVID and now they're up and running. They're doing great, okay? So if you get it, Dave, let us know. I don't admit, was that why you were hiding from today? Because you had the COVID? I don't know how you play, man. Right, Terry, BobbieD, Lizzie, one night. Who we got? Freddie Mason. He said, what's going on, Terry? How you doing, brother? What's up, Terry? Yeah, all right, man. Good to see you. Who we got? Terry Fleming. He said, hello, BobbieD and these angels. Blue Angels in the house. The rest of the love train. Ryder. Toot, toot. Good to see you, man. Always good to see you. Terry Fleming. Hope you get your t-shirt. It's on the way. Who we got? Blaine Ward. How you doing, Blaine? Good to see you, man. Hey, you all right, man? I'm so happy to see you. He said, hey, Bobbie, why haven't you contacted me? Contacted you? Regarding what? I don't know. I'm not sure what you're referring to, Blaine. Let's get some more information. What do you mean contacted you? Did you reach out to me for something? Because I don't remember seeing. Did you email me? Did you get me on Facebook? Hit me on Instagram? Tell me some more information, and then I can maybe get some good answers for you. Because I'm gonna tell you what. The best way to reach me is to email me. Because I got an Instagram, I got Facebook and all that kind of stuff. But the best way to reach me is my Gmail. BDIX004@gmail.com. I check that not every day sometimes because I get behind, but every other day I'll go in there and I'll check the most important items. And if you sent me something, if you didn't use your name, if you didn't say I'm a YouTube subscriber, da 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 da. If you don't say that and I just see your name, I don't know you, you gone. I'm gonna delete you, man. So give me some more information, Blaine. I'm not sure exactly what you're referring to. I want to be totally transparent with you, man. If you're reaching me for a particular reason, you want some information, you want to just read me, touch me, and reach out to me, that's fine. But you gotta give me some more information so I can understand. All right, run train, BobbieD. Who we got? James, what's up, Rhythm James? He said number one. Nah, man, you ain't number one on the you might be number one on YouTube, on the Facebook. He coming to us from Facebook, but you're not number one on YouTube, Jay. Jay be trying to get in the back door, y'all. He got that back door mentality. Hey, man, I can't get in the front door. I'm gonna kick the back door open. All right, Jay, who we got? Perry Fleming. He said, sweet runnings. So Perry, good to see you, man. Perry Mason ain't playing, man. He ain't playing today. He said, look at him. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm working with. I got my mind right, and Paul said the same thing. Perry Mason didn't make it, but Paul did. Perry Mason came in number 2, and number 2 just won't do. Who we got? Ride train, BobbieD. This is One Nation under a group. Frederick Mason. He said, congratulations, Frederick PM. Paul, number 1. I love you. Paul did it, man. Once you get a taste of being number 1, man, it's hard to get that taste out of your mouth. It's hard to get it away from you. Because it makes you have a better self-esteem. It makes you feel that you've accomplished something in your life. No matter how small it is, it's better than what somebody else did, right? Because there's people under him that didn't make number 1. And I don't know about you, whenever you get to be number 1 in anything, you can transfer that number 1 mentality to other areas in your life. That's what I do. Hey, whatever successes I have, I give myself a pat on the back. Because I did better than somebody else. And I need to recognize what I did. Because I want to do better the next time, even more and greater. Okay? So always pat yourself on the back, even if nobody else don't recognize you. BobbieD and Lisa D recognize you, man. It's a big deal when you're number 1 on the love train. Because you had to put something down to get up in here. Let's go ride train, BobbieD, Lisa. John Thomas, Big John in the house. Big John in the house. What's up, Big John? Big John Thomas. JT, what's up? He said, good morning, BobbieD. Good morning to you, John. John, I hope you're all right, man. John is out there, y'all, in New York City. And there's a big storm out there, man. I hope you're all right. I heard it was like 18 inches of snow. What did you hear the other day? 18 inches of snow, what do you think? 7 inches. It was 7 inches of snow. Hey, man, I hope you're all right, man. If you ain't, man, let us know, man. And because it's snow, man. I don't know about y'all. If y'all live in the South, whenever we get snow in the South, everything's shut down. But in New York, at least this is a snowman will protect you. Wait on it. Let me know how that worked out for you. No, but if you're from the South, man, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and every time it snows there, the whole city shut down like a drum, tight. Boom. We don't go nowhere, and then before everybody gets in out, they go run on the store, get buy everything in the grocery store. We don't know how long the store gonna last, but everything shuts down. But in New York City, they don't play that game. Everything keep rolling. You got to go to work. You got to get everything keep rolling. So John, I hope you're all right, man. Let us know. Ride train, BobbieD, Lizzie, who we got? John Tyler said, good evening, Freddie Mason. What's up, my brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Ride train, BobbieD, Lizzie. John Tyler said, good evening, morning. Love train. Good morning to you. Good evening to you, John. And good morning to everybody on this side of the world. Good to see you, man.
I'm here.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me give you, let me take this opportunity to introduce you to a very special. Can somebody tell me what she's been drinking this morning? What you drinking this morning?
Hot chocolate.
She had hot
I
chocolate.
didn't have to, but
You act like you had something Uber. You had two. You had some Uber because you had. Come fix your hair. Go get it. She just washed her hair, y'all, and it's all messed up. She got strings on everywhere. She just watched. She came out the shower and got her breakfast. But yeah, you all right, my dear? Ladies and gentlemen, let me take this opportunity to introduce you to a very special lady in my life. Her name is Lisa D.
Tuba Queen. Tuba Queen in the house. Tuba Queen in the house. Woo woo.
I don't know what to say about that. I mean, she took the words out of my mouth. Tuba Queen, Lisa D, Tuba Queen D. What's up, Tuba Queen?
Yeah.
You ready for some tuba today?
Not really.
What's on the agenda for the day, my dear?
Secret.
You got stuff to do today. You know we got something to do. What you got?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I asked you what you gonna do.
I should go on early.
What we have to do, Lisa D? That's what I asked you.
We have to renew our car registration, and we're trying to go to the phone house to pay our phone house.
Okay, so we have.
That's what it is.
Yeah, we have two things to do. We may not be able to do both today, but first thing we got to do in the Philippines, all of you that may or may not know, if you had an automobile here, it's just like in the States. You have to register that automobile once a year, and before you register your automobile, you have to go and get an inspection. They call it out here a smoke test, okay? But it's basically an inspection that we would do in the States. You have to get an inspection. They test all parts of the car, and then they test the exhaust. They put this little thing in the back of the exhaust pipe and check the emissions coming out of it. In the USA, we call it an emissions or inspection test. Here it's called the smoke test. So we got to get our smoke test for the car, and then we have to go down to the LTR and get our LTO license. What's it called here? She gonna correct me.
Car registration.
LTO licensing. What? She don't forget. Licensing, anyway, it's the license plate where you get your license and registration there. We got to go down there and we got to get everything in order. But the problem is we got to pay for two now because the last time we couldn't do it because they shut everything down. So I'm hoping that they won't charge us penalty for being late because it wasn't our fault. We always pay on time or before time, but it was not our fault. So if they try to make me pay a penalty, I'm look, man, let me talk to your supervisor. Just like that. You know, I know how I do. I don't let people just walk all over me. Don't stand up for my right.
You're always doing like that.
Yeah. But I do it in a
Where's your manager? Where's your manager? Can I talk to your manager?
Yeah, but I don't do it in I don't do that. I said, may I speak to your manager, please? Just like that. Because I want to make sure that I get.
You make them scared.
People out this is a problem here. You could say I want to speak to your manager in the nicest way possible, right? But the people out here, because you're a foreigner, they become frightened by that. They're fearful. You're gonna lose my job, and so they get all upset when you say that. But I try to be nice about it. I don't try to be aggressive. I say, may I speak to your manager, please? Then they be trying to help you even more. I said, no, you can't help me. I need to speak to your manager. And then they go get them. But anyway, yeah, we got to do some things today, and we got a lot of things to do today, but we're gonna be all right. Okay, let's go. Who got Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie one day? Who we got?
Martha Hayes.
Martha Hayes in the house. What's up? What's up? Got it in the house. Got it. Gani. That's a new name for you, Gani. What's up, Gani? Good to see you, Murphy Hayes in the house. Ryan Train, Bobby DC, One Nation under.
Hello, BobbieD.
What's up, Murphy? Y'all right there? Good to see you, man. Okay, who we got? Ryan Train, Bobby DC, One Nation. Murphy Hayes said, hello, Train family, Blue Rangers and Angels. All my Blue Rangers in the house say, hoorah. All my angels in the house say, hooray. We got one angel over here, and sometimes she gets to be a little spicy. She don't want to be an angel. Let's go, Ryan Train, Bobby.
Have you read that already?
Yeah, he said, why I didn't contact him? Blaine Ward, Blaine, if you're still here, man, I don't know. You have to give me more information.
Maybe in Facebook.
I don't know. He just said, why you didn't contact me? I don't know. I don't even know. But Blaine, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't know what you're talking about. If you contacted me on Facebook, Instagram, or wherever, sometimes I'm so busy I can't get to that information immediately. The best way to contact me, Blaine, if you need to speak to me or reach out to me for any reason, is to go to bdixeasier4@gmail.com. Then I will get back to you. Now, sometimes I don't even have a chance to contact that immediately. It may be a day or so, but every other day, I'll go back and check, and I'll check the most important ones. But you have to put something in there that, hey, I'm a trained rider. I got a question for you, something urgent, something like that, and then I'll get with you. But if you just plain war,
And then, guys, if you send a message to a messenger, a Facebook messenger, and then you are not a friend of him, he won't read it if it's the unread message.
Right. If it's an unread message, if you send me a messenger, you're not my friend. I befriended you, or you friended me on Facebook, and you send me a message, it comes into my
Spam.
It comes in my spam or unread messages folder, and I don't read that stuff. So if you're trying to get in touch with me, man, email me, and then if you want me to be your friend on Facebook, I'll friend you, and then we can chit chat. I got a lot of friends on Facebook. I chat with every day or every other day. But as far as me trying to get back to you, Blaine, you got to be more specific, man. I'm not the kind of guy to just ignore people I know. I tell you that, folks. And people that know me know that. If I know you and you know me and you email me, I'm gonna get back to you. It may be a few days, but I'm gonna get back to you. Okay. And everybody out here know me. Murphy can tell you that. All the people email me every day, they can tell you that. Michael Carr, that's how I do, man. All right, let's go. Round train, BobbieD. Let's see who we got.
I know you don't need that.
Hey, you supposed to be reading, D.
Okay, Murphy Hayes said, "Hello, live trading family, blue wrenches and angels."
What's up? What's up?
All the blue wrenches say,
"Hoorah!"
all the angels say,
"Hooray!" What's up? You supposed to say that, D.
And then who's supposed to say
But
that?
you didn't say it because you just. I said it because you weren't saying it.
Okay, but
Do your part, I do my part.
Murphy Hayes, he said, "Congratulations, Paul,
Paul
for
did it.
being number one."
Paul did it, man. He been playing today. He said, "Look here, I drank me some tea this morning. I'm getting up. I'm gonna do that fine. Let's go. Let's go. Who we got around turn? BobbieD, easy. Scott. What's up, man?
56.
How you doing? 56?
He said, "Golf morning."
It's a goofy morning here today. I tell you this is a goofy show today, man. Got a goofiness in here. You said goofy morning to you guys over there. Thank you. Thank you,
Good
Scott.
morning.
56. Goofy morning to you too.
To you.
A goofy evening to you. Round train, BobbieD, let's see who we got.
Murphy Hayes, he said, "My neighbors drive trucks hauling ammonia. It spilled on his legs and burned the skin off of his legs. That
Whoa.
stuff is toxic and dangerous."
Yeah, man.
Ammonia is just like muriatic.
Yeah, sort of like that, but not as bad as muriatic acid. Ammonia is used as a cleanser, a cleaner. Because I remember at the top of the show, if you guys are coming in late, I told you I owned a cleaning company. I made good money with the cleaning company. But when people didn't show up, man, guess what we had to do the work? Yeah, that's true. So I had a string of car dealerships. I had a cleaning car dealer, and I had to clean the mechanic area. So I went and got me some ammonia. I'm gonna clean this thing. I put the ammonia in the bucket. I'm going. I was passed out, man. I didn't know what I was doing.
Smells?
It like to kill me, man. Hey, that scent was terrible. I didn't know what I know ammonia clean, and I wanted the biggest bar. I put it in there, and I almost killed myself. I didn't know what I was doing. I heard up and spilled that stuff out, and we got me some more other stuff that was better. But yeah, that ammonia is very, very dangerous. You can use it in small concentrations to clean. A lot of people use, when I was coming up, that's what my mom used, ammonia to clean up, and pine saw. She used those as cleaning, but they weren't as strong as the chemical that they have around them when you're on a truck or a plant. That's really, really toxic, and it's very, very deadly if you inhale a lot of it. And unfortunately, one person passed away in this chemical leak that happened in Novotus. Navotas. Let's go, right train, BobbieD, let's see.
Lamont, what's up, Lamont? He said, "My friend lives in Navotas and they have leaks in house."
Okay, they have leaks in the house. Chemical leaks in the house. I mean, that's terrible, man. I didn't know it was that bad out there, but that's a very small town. Very small town. So when things happen, It's a big deal over there. Ryan Train by release one night. Who we got?
Lamont. What did he say?
Let's go, Lizzie.
He said, this is second time of ammonia leaks in Navotas in Metro Manila, close to Fishport location.
You are correct. As I did the research for this story, this is the second time it's happened here. And the first time wasn't bad, but this time was worse than the first time. So yeah, this is quite bad. That's one of the biggest industries or factories out there, and it caught the whole city by storm. Let's go. Ryan Train Bobby Lizzie One Nation.
Martha Hayes, he said, not too long ago, there was an ammonia explosion in Kingdom,
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. It was really bad and was almost like a nuclear explosion.
Wow. Hey, you know what, man? Not only was that one I remember that one in Saudi Arabia. There was one in Syria. I think it was Syria. And it was a big explosion out there too. The whole city, it was like a nuclear bomb hit that city, man. Y'all remember that? Just a few months ago. Ryan Train Bobby Lizzie One Nation. Who we got?
Gregory
Cunningham. Gregory Cunningham.
Welcome back.
Cunningham. What's up, Mr. Cunningham? You all right, man? He said, hi, Bobby D. My brother, BobbieD, would 15,000 be 2 or 3 months in Cebu? $15,000? Yeah, man.
Huh?
For 2 or 3 months? Sure, man. That would be more than enough, Gregory. If you're coming to live here as a single person by yourself, right? Or if you're bringing your family, it depends. If you're coming by yourself as a single guy, you want to live here 2 or 3 months, that's gonna be more than enough, man. You can pay all your rent, buy food, have gifts to buy people, all kinds of stuff. But because you average, in my opinion, and I've done this before.
You can live there for a year.
And you can live here for a year. And she's right about that. That'd be about a year. A little bit, you can live probably over there, depending on your spending habits. If you're one of these guys that like to spend, buy liquor every day and just go out and party.
You're making a rain.
You like to make it rain, Greg. You like to make it rain, go to the club at 50 cents. Like
that won't last long.
That won't last long. You're gonna the girls be like, I need some more money. You want that big girl. Now, if you do that, you ain't gonna last long. But if you're very conservative about your spending, and you don't go out and party, buy drinks for everybody every day, you're gonna have to be way more than enough. Average for a single person out here maybe be about $1,200-1,500 a month, and I would say it depends on where you want to live too. If you come in the Cebu area, you want to live in IT Park. IT Park, the rent's there like $500-600 a month. And I mean, that seems low for us, USA, but it's high for here. Okay, average rent here is like $200-300. So if you go to IT Park, you're gonna pay $500-600, maybe $700 a month. Okay, so even if you lived in IT Park with $15,000, that'd be more than enough. So you good? If you good, Gregory, come on out here, man. Have yourself a good time. You come by Cebu, give me a shout out, okay, man. Good to see you, Gregory. Good to see you. Hit that like button, Gregory, please. Love you. Let's go, Lizzie. Ride train, Lizzie. Who we got? Brother Akeem Bible Expedition. What's up, brother?
I like your name.
I love it. Brother Akeem Bible Expedition.
Welcome to our live train.
Welcome to the train, brother.
If you are new here, please subscribe and hit the like button, please.
Please. He said, Magandang umaga po. Thank you. Same to you. Salamat.
Magandang umaga din sa'yo.
Salamat. Thank you, my brother, from another mother. Hey, he said he's Akeem. He's a Bible expedition. So that means that he knows the Bible and he reads the Bible. And that may mean that he knows the Lord. I said may mean because a lot of people that read the Bible just don't know the Lord. They just know the words, but they don't know the Lord. So I hope you know the Lord and the Bible, Akeem. Good to see you, man. Ride train, Bobby, Lizzie, one. Who we got? Murphy Hayes. He said, go.
Do not add animals and bleed.
Aminos. Go, Lizzie, go.
Do not add aminos and bleach. Very strong poisonous gas. You will die. You will get suffocate. So what is that?
Lizzie.
Suffocate.
You finished, Lizzie?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know, man. I did that stuff, man. I was just trying to get through the work because I knew I had a big old garage to clean, mechanics garage, in the car dealership. And man, I said, I want the quickest thing to get this grease up I did not know. I should have did my research, but I like to almost take myself. I almost took myself out, man. And I guess if you don't know, you don't know. But now I know. I'll never do that again. I almost passed out, man. Yeah, let's go round train, BobbieD, Lizzie. One Nation, who we got? I'm taking some Brother King, thank you so much. From brother from another mother. He said, greetings from Roanoke, Virginia. Roanoke, okay. I've been to Virginia. I've been to, what's the town where the FBI is? What's that town? I forgot what it's called.
Were you asking FBI you went to?
Huh?
That's all you
No,
know.
it's called the, he said I went to jail. No, I didn't go to jail.
All the places.
Yeah, right. No, I went down there. I had an aunt that lived there, and I can't remember what the name of that town. My uncle was a Marine. Okay, my uncle was in the Marine, and my aunt was married to him. Okay, and me and my cousin, they sent for us to come stay with them for over the summer for 2-3 weeks, maybe a month, and we had a good time. But I remember she said that's where the FBI, they lived on the base, because we was on the base. It's a Marine Corps base down there, and the FBI training facilities there. I can't remember the name of that town, but anyway, I know about Virginia, and I also went to Virginia I had a training week rather, for one of my jobs. I was working for Verizon Wireless. They sent me there for a training. I had a training here there for a whole week. It was right outside of Washington, D.C. I can tell you there's a lot of traffic there, man, a lot. And I can tell you the prices there, I don't know about where you live in Roanoke, but the prices where I was, close to the D.C. area in Virginia, it was high, man. But I enjoyed myself. You know, I got a chance, when I went out there, I got a chance to go to the White House. After work, after training class one day, I rented a car and drove to D.C. and I toured all the areas around there. I even went to the Smithsonian. You ever been to the Smithsonian? It's an eye opener, man. I had a great time. Round train by. Okay, we gotta do a dance for Brother King. Good to see you, Brother King. Gotta do a dance for you, man. Let's go.
Yeah!
Oh my goodness. So what you trying to do?
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin.
Thank you so much, Akeem. Appreciate the donation to the nation.
More
Thank you so
blessings
much.
to you and much love.
More blessings to you. Much love, my brother. Good to see
And
you.
thank you, Sir Terry. I didn't say thank you earlier.
Okay, let's go. Roger. Deuce, what's up, man? Good to see you, Deuce. Deuce is down. Deuce is a trucker, y'all. You know, he be always on the road. He knows Chris Holmes. Lisa D. Cook. She keep messing up with the screen. Y'all can't see what she doing. Well, she took y'all off the screen. I'm looking
No,
at
I
it.
did
Or did it by itself? They did.
not.
Okay, but it's good to see you, Deuce, right? He's always on the road, man, making that hard time. And the truckers are making a lot of money right now. Because they're
Deuce regards to the road.
guys to the road. Anyway, yeah, truckers are making a lot of money because they're required. They're necessary people, and they have to be on the road, and they're making a lot of money because they can't do it no other way. Ride train, BobbieD, Lizzie, who we got? Deuce, he said, D stands for diesel. Hey, Bobby Diesel, they call me.
No, you're wrong.
I don't know what she on today, but she needs to get off.
He's thinking that our list said D stands for diesel, but D stands for dicks.
You know that Lisa D just a joke. Let's go, Roger. Let's go, Roger. Jerry Cunningham. He's a BobbieD. Lisa D, I like that you guys help people out in the Philippines. When I come, I look for kids to take them and get them food. Next time you guys help people, I would like to help out. Okay, Gregory, let us know, man. Hey, we get ready to do another food drive around the 3rd week of this month. So if you want to help out, send us a little donation to the food drive. When you send your money, man, put food drive. If you don't put food drive on your donation,
You will
guess
put
what?
it in his
Go
back.
to my pocket, okay? That's what I do. Okay, but now put food drive on it. You can send the bdixeasy4@gmail.com. That is our email address, and it's also our PayPal address for sending any kind of funds to us if you don't want to give it online. Let's go. Round train, Bobby D. One night, who we got? Gregory Cunningham. Bobby D. I do not drink or party like I like to help. Okay, that's good, man. If you don't drink and you don't party, you're gonna have your money gonna be straight. You're gonna be out here and you gonna have no problems. Okay. People that come out here, a lot of guys come out here, all they want to do is drink, and bang these little girls. To be honest with you, that's all they want to do. And you know that can only go so long, and that can only go so far. You know, so. And then they wind up being broke and going back home, ain't got nothing in their pocket. And then they start talking about the Philippines. They ain't nothing. Because you didn't make it. Whatever you get out of things is what you put into things. You put nothing in it, you're going to get nothing out of it. You put something in it, you're going to get something out. I'm putting something in my time here. I'm enjoying my time with my wife here. I enjoy the community. I get out and I participate in community events and things, and I try to help the people. I put things into my time here, and I'm getting a whole lot out of my time here. So whatever you get in this life is based on what you put in, it's what you get out. Let's go, round train, Bobby. Let's see who we got.
Gregory
Cunningham. I like helping people when I come to the thing. I do too. Because when you help people that are less fortunate than you, it is a shown up blessing, man. It's a blessing, man. And people I don't know if you saw, we did our last food drive video. You saw how happy those people were, man. And they were so happy for us helping them. They gave Lisa D 3 potted plants. That's all they had. They didn't have money. They didn't have food. They gave her what they had. They had pots.
I didn't ask.
She didn't know. She asked. They gave them out of the kindness of their heart. They were so grateful. And when you're grateful, you want to show your gratitude. That's all they had. They was happy to give it. And she was happy to receive it as well. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, who we got?
Marvin Hayes, he said ammonia, guys. It was a typo. Ammonia.
I got you, man. I got you. I got you. She said amino. Let's go, Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, who got?
Dude, she said Quantico.
That's it, man. Quantico. That's it, man. Quantico, Virginia. That's the sound my uncle was on a Marine base. Yeah, Quantico, Virginia. My uncle was a Marine base, and my aunt was there. And then we went to meet my little cousin Thaddeus. Y'all know Thaddeus. Come on, show you now. We went to visit them, man, and we had a good time. He treated us real good. But I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell something. I'm gonna tell something bad on my aunt. I ain't gonna do that. Let's go. Ride train, Bobby D.C. Who got? Brother Team. He said FBI is in Washington D.C., but it's 3 hours away from Roanoke. My dad is a Marine Corps veteran whom served in the Vietnam War. Okay, my dad served in World War II. He served in Korean conflict, and he served a little bit in Vietnam. My dad was alive for 20 years. He passed away now. God bless his soul. Love my dad, man. Taught me a lot of stuff in life, and he came up the hard way. He had a hard time. He went in. My dad went in the army in the Navy when he was, I think, 15 years old. He lied. He had to be 16. He lied, man, and he had to by to give him a certificate, and they gave him false birth certificate. He got in there, but he spent 20 years, man, because he was like, ain't nothing. Where he was, it wasn't nothing. The best thing he could do is go in the army and make some money. You know what I mean? So my dad was a lifer, man, and he wanted me to be alive and do it. Nah, I can't do it. I did a little time, but yeah, man, Roanoke. I know it's a small town, but I don't know if I've been through. I might have drove through there, because when I drove to Virginia, there was a lot of whole small towns to where I was going, where I need to go. So I might have been through there. I don't know. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, who we got?
Brother Akeem.
He said, ha ha ha, nice. The Shanae dance and you see that tip. Ain't no Shanana. I told her, she keeps saying Shanana. It's not Shanana. It's Shanae. Thank you. But yeah,
you see, Bonner will read the Shanana.
Yeah, in Cebuano, they don't have A. They don't usually use the long A. They always have
Shanana.
A is pronounced R in Cebuano, so that's why she's saying Shanana. Okay, but yeah, man, Shanana Jerome, man, yes, Shanana, yes, she done got me all messed up. Shanae Jerome is one of my favorites. What was that Martin Lawrence show? You remember Martin Lawrence show, man? One of my favorites to this day, man. He's still out, but I don't got Martin Lawrence picked up a lot of weight. I still remember from the old. I like the old Martin. You remember the old Martin was small with a little square head. Now he's huge. Like, right, tell you about it, who we got?
Brother Akin. He said, walang anuman.
Thank you, sis. Walang anuman means welcome. That's in Cebuano. In Tagalog, excuse me. Let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie. JL, what's up, JL?
JL.
Lisa D ain't got it right yet. Don't mess up the man's name. I told you.
Please, J. Please, JL.
It's JL, not jail. He's not in jail.
We want you to replace your name.
He's not in jail.
It is hard to pronounce it. You know, I am Cebuano.
No, you know you. No,
Jael.
Let me pronounce it. Jail.
Jael.
J. Say J.
JL.
No.
Oh,
You
what?
still ain't saying it right. Say J.
J.
L.
L.
Say JL.
JL.
No.
JL.
Say J.
J.
L.
L.
Okay. Say it together. Say it together. JL.
JL.
There you go. JL, what's up, man? You said good morning about it, Lizzie. From
Good luck
Lahu.
for the next time.
Lisa D, he's in Lahu. You messing his name up? He's right around the corner from us.
Yeah, near in IT Park.
He's right near IT Park, and that's about maybe 15 minutes away from
IT
us.
Park is part of Lahog, my dear.
Yeah, part of who? Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lisa, what's up? Who we got? Gregory Cunningham. He said, BobbieD and Lisa D, where is a good place to stay in Cebu, please? Because I like to eat. I like to eat. I like being by the mall, so if you know where I could like stand. Okay, I'm gonna give you suggestions. If you want to come to Cebu and stay, it's best to go to IT Park. Okay, IT Park is within walking distance. There's 2 malls you can go there. The first mall, you can come out of your hotel, your condo, wherever you're staying there, and walk straight to the mall. It's called, what's that one called right next to it? It's a new one, the new mall.
Central Block, Ayala.
It's called Ayala Mall Central Block. It's right out. You can come right out your residence and walk straight to the mall inside. No taxi, nothing, just walk. Okay. And then there's one, the old mall was like maybe 10 minutes away from there. The big mall, Ayala.
Yeah, I think so.
It's still within walking distance. So you go.
It's a long way to walk.
Yeah, you can walk. That's not a big deal.
But you know, in IT Park, it's a lot of stores like coffee. There's, you know.
Yeah, there's a lot of places you can go in IT Park
without
going to the mall. You got KFC, you got
7-Eleven,
McDonald's, 7-Eleven, Dunkin' Donuts, Krispy Kreme, all kind of stuff that you would find in America that they have it in that little area. So
I think they have a bar also.
I don't know about all that, but you can find it. They got restaurants and everything out there. But you have a good time in IT Park.
But the prices are higher than
a little bit. You will wind up paying about, if you depending on how long you stay, you can buy it. If you stay for a month, you will probably about $600 to $700 a month. But you have furnished everything. You have bed furnished. You have internet furnished, or everything is furnished for that price.
Just get a condo or apartment.
You get an Airbnb or a condo or apartment in that area. It's called an IT Park. Also, there's a place called Horizon. What's it called?
Horizon 101.
Horizons 101. HOR.
How about in?
Finish this, Lisa, please. There's Horizons 101. HORIZONS 101. That's a condominium apartment. It's not too far from the mall, but you would have to probably take a taxi to get to the mall from there. But it's a good place. It's clean. It's like no more than a year and a half, 2 years old, but it's very nice. What else?
How about in Red Planet? It is walking the distance to the mall.
Okay. Now Red Planet Hotel is a hotel, but it's very inexpensive. If you're looking for something inexpensive, A Red Planet hotel will be what you want.
But it's small.
It's very small. They don't have a closet, so they got a little hanger. You hang up all your clothes. Then most of the time you're gonna have to keep your clothes in your bag. But it's an economy hotel. But the good thing about the Red Planet Hotel is it's directly across from the big Ayala Mall. You can walk out the hotel, walk across the street, and the mall is right there.
And guys, the the department store in Metro is open now. You know, the mall that got burnt.
Right. You remember about 2 years ago, in the Ayala Mall, there was a huge fire, and that fire destroyed most of the mall, and they had to shut down. The mall was shut down for like 6 months before they could open parts of it back up. So now the entire mall is now open back up.
Yeah.
It took 2 years for the whole mall to open back up, but now the entire mall, and it's a big deal. People are happy because people are shopping, and the store people that own businesses, they really happy because they want to get their money back. But the problem is they open up in the middle of a pandemic. So they're not doing that well, but everything is open up in the mall now, the big mall, the Ayala Mall. And one of the biggest malls out here in the Philippines in Cebu is called, what's it called out there in Talisay?
SMC side.
SMC side. That is the largest mall in the Philippines. It's called SMC side, and it's about.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's not. It is not the
Mall of Asia now.
Mall of Asia.
It beat Mall of Asia out. Mall of Asia is in the Manila area, y'all. It used to be the largest mall in the Philippines. It's no longer the largest mall. It's the second largest mall. The SMC side is the largest. Remember, we did a story on it when it first opened up. You remember?
Oh my God.
See how she forgets stuff. I don't know where it is. I don't know where she forget like that. But yeah, it's the biggest, largest mall. It's the largest mall in the Philippines, and especially in Cebu area. So it's a lot of things going on. Good to see you, Gregory.
Okay, JL. Did I pronounce it?
You got it right. Yeah. He said, question, what do I need when I leave the Philippines, and what do I need to have when I return to come back to the Philippines? Okay, so he's in the Philippines. He's in Daewoo right now. When you leave the Philippines, you're going to need to have, there's money you have to pay airport exit fees. And it depends on how long you've been here, JL. If you've been here 30 days, you've been here 60 days, how long have you been here? That's a good question. Because the longer you've been here, the more money you have to pay to get out of here.
And I think you need to have a swab test.
To leave here?
Yeah.
It depends. You're going to have to look at your destination, where you're going to. Your destination that you're going to is going to determine whether you have a swab test. If you're going to, most countries now require you to have a swab test anyway, so you might want to get one while you're here and get ready to leave up out of here. But his question was, what do I need when I leave? You have to pay exit fees, and if you've overstayed your visa, you have to pay overstay fees. A lot of stuff you have, and the question is, I have a question you, how long have you been here? You've been here over 30 days or under 30 days? Have you been extending your visa? Sign up, that's the main thing. When you come back to the Philippines, it's going to depend on when they open it back up. You will need to have, when you get here, you're going to be required to take a test, a swab test again. And then you have to be, you have to have your reservations for quarantine facility before you get here. And I did a video on that. You want to go back and look at that video I did, 3 days ago? And it tells you the requirements you need to have to get in this country. All right, what's up? That's it, man. Roger, Gregory, what's up, man? Good to see you. He said, Bobby, do I need a car? Gregory, that depends on you, man. Hey, let me tell you my comment about cars in the Philippines. Me, I need a car because I don't like sitting in jeepneys. I don't like riding taxis, and I don't like walking. I mean, I walk for exercise, but I mean, walking.
You don't like riding the motorcycle.
I don't ride. Anyway, for me, I need a car. So if you a kind of guy that you don't mind paying for taxis and jeepneys, then you might be okay. But me, I didn't like that because to me, it was spending too much money. I mean, it goes cheap here, but you do it over and over, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times a week. That money adds up, So I needed a car. I bought a car when I came out here. I was out here about 3 months, then I bought a car, and I paid cash for it. I didn't buy a new car. I bought a used car. I made sure it was running right. We still have that car to this day. I've been there 6 years. We still have that car to this day, and it's still running. It gives every now and then it give us enough trouble, and we're thinking about getting another one, but we have to save up cash. I don't play that monthly payment stuff. I don't play that. I've been buying cash cars since 2008. I bought about 5 or 6 new cars, monthly payment. I learned my lesson. No, it ain't worth it. So I pay cash. Now, whether you need a car or not depends on several things. Number one, what city you choose to live in. If you live in Manila, I would not advise you to get a car. Or metropolitan Manila area, it's too dangerous. They drive crazy out there. You do not need a car. They got trains and buses to get you anywhere you need to go, very, very cheaply. If you live in Cebu or if you live in the province area, you need a car. Okay. Yeah, especially if you're the province area, you need a vehicle.
But if you don't stay long here, you don't need a car.
No, I think he's talking about long term. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah,
He wouldn't have said that if he wouldn't talk about long term. I'm thinking that.
Okay, let's go. JL, he said, it's cool. Yeah.
It's cool. Yeah, man, it's cool. Round train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation. JL. JL Griffin is JL. Okay, JL. Like the letters C? He's making it simple for you.
JL.
Just say J and L. Say JL.
I did that.
Say it again.
JL.
There you go. Just still saying funny. Let's go, round train, BobbieD, Lizzie. Lamar, what's up, Taylor, man? He said, so how you doing, BobbieD? And have you ever thought about a food drive for people of Navotas?
Oh my gosh. It's a long
That's a
way.
long way, man. We can't do that, man. It's too far out. We're like 8 hours away on a plane flight, and we're about an hour away, and it's just too far.
What are you talking about 8 hours? If you're doing that in the ship, my day is 18 hours.
I'm talking about the mileage, Lisa D. 8 hours worth of mileage. I ain't talking about the ship driving. Okay, let me finish, y'all. At least you cannot finish, please.
Okay.
With that, that's logistically, that's not a good move for us. We did a logistical place, food drive to Lisa D's place in Medellin, about 2 months ago, and that took a lot to do that. That's like 3 hours away, and for us to go even further, that it wouldn't work. But Navotas is nice to do, but it's just too far out for us. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Night. Who we got?
Steven Rogers, what's up? Welcome back. Long time no see. No hear from you. Long time no hear from you. He said, hello, BobbieD and Lisa D. Wall Street Bets.
Hello, BobbieD, Lizzie. Wall Street bets. Wall Street bets. Okay. Wall Street bet. Hey, good to see you, Steven Rogers. Wall Street beats. I don't know about that. I don't know. Wall Street's having a time. Y'all heard about GameStop, man? GameStop is a company that they do a lot of games, right? And the gamers got together on Reddit. You know what Reddit is, right? Social app. The gamers got together on Reddit, man, and they decided they were going to take care of the corporate stockbrokers, and they ran up the price on Reddit. And the short people, I don't know if you know about stocks, you know what short means. Short is when you're betting on a stock to go down versus going up in price. So they went to stock, maybe bought the stock, so the stock went up in value. And the people that were betting for it to go down in value, they lost a whole lot of money. They turned the tables on the stockbrokers out there, man. So people pissed off at the people on Reddit. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, who we got?
Gregory Cunningham. He said, I am looking for a place I can cook because I love to cook, BobbieD and Lisa D, and I am hoping I can find a very nice woman in Cebu.
Okay, that won't be a problem finding a place where you can cook. There's a lot of places out there. You get an apartment, you get a condo, Airbnb. That won't be a problem at all, man. And if you like to cook, man, do your thing. Because a lot you're a woman's dream, man. Women like men that know how to cook. Women like to cook. That's a perfect match for a lot of women out there, man. Because some women don't like to cook. Lisa D loves to cook. One thing about Lisa D, she loves to cook, and I don't like to cook, so we have a perfect match. Round Train, BobbieD, Lisa D, who we got?
JL, he said, I'm gone. You guys have to go to the bank, so I will catch you on your next black leg.
All right, man. Take care, JL. See you next time.
Steven Rogers, he said, Bobbie, Every time I get the chance to watch your channel, I expect you to release news. Lisa, Lisa is pregnant.
She is pregnant.
Yeah, 9
She been
years.
pregnant for she been pregnant for 6 years, man. We're working on it every day. We're trying to push it out. Let's go, Roger.
Steven Rogers,
Oh,
he
yeah.
said, been watching you guys for a long time.
Hey, man.
Oh,
Thank you so much,
thank
Steven, man.
you.
Appreciate that, man. You know we do. We've been around for a while, man. I think me and Lisa, as far as couples out here, we're probably one of the first couple that really out here. Now they got a guy out in the U.S. with a Filipino. They do stuff out there. But as far as being here, we were one of the first out here. We've been doing it since 2015 online, and we're one of the first couples that have been doing this. Now there's some other couples came after us, but we're one of the first ones doing it from here. Oh God, you got the right one, baby. Let's go, Roger. Everybody needs to see One Nation Other. Who one love? Who we got? Hey,
Casey,
Sleep. What's up, man?
you have
He
a
said,
new avatar?
he said, hey God, what up? Yeah, he got what's that?
Or
Casey, oh,
different?
he got the Casey, yeah, cause Casey, Kansas City Chiefs, they going to the Super Bowl. I know you have it, man. You proud of you proud of his team, man. Patrick Mahoney is doing his thing, man. He's slinging that ball,
What's
man.
up, Kansas City?
They doing it right, Ty Long and strong. Hey, man, Kansas City, this will be the second year in a row. I actually, I don't care who wins the Super Bowl this year, but I actually believe, this is my opinion, that Tom Brady and the Bucks gonna wear them out. You know why? You know why I say that? Because Tom Brady has 3, 5, 6 times the experience that Patrick Mahomes has. And usually the more experienced player, the more experienced quarterback will always beat out the less experienced player. And so I'm giving it, unless they get down there and do a blitz and put a hurt on Tom Brady where he can't pass the ball, it's gonna be overcast and over for KC. Let's go, Roger.
Casey,
Let's go.
he said, brother, Bible study, hilarious.
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 A brother Bible study, hilarious. Hilarious means funny. Funny. Let's go, Roger and Bobby Nisi.
That's it.
All right, y'all. It's been real. We got to go.
Come.
Yeah. This is
See?
I want to thank everybody that gave today, man. It's been a blessing.
Thank
You guys
you
have
so
been so good to
much.
us. And we always have to say,
Thank you. Thank you.
that's what we do. We should thank you because you didn't have to do it, but you did, and we thank you for doing so. Okay. And so, at least you gonna
Thanks for joining us. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to Chipaya. See, you didn't say anything.
No, okay.
Our Facebook page is called The Philippines Connection. Please like the page. And you can also follow us on Instagram at BobbieD Life in the Philippines. Look at the video description for media information. And if you are viewing the live stream as a recorded replay, allow the ads to run during the video. And if you wish to donate to us via PayPal, our PayPal donation address is BobbieD004@gmail.com. And you can contact us at the same email address for more information. And we have a free Android app on Google Play Store called Philippines Expat Lifestyle. Download and enjoy all our videos without going through the YouTube app. And if you are a veteran,
you can call 1-800-827-1000. Call this for veterans information as of January 1st, 2020. All veterans with a VA card will have access to benefits. Now, Lisa D is
we
going
have one more.
Okay, we got another comment.
Casey, it ain't gonna happen. Keep your eyes open, brother.
Okay, you think so? We'll see, man. I don't know. Hey, look here, man. I'm be honest with you, man. I don't care who wins it, man. It could be. I want the Falcons to win it, but they ain't in it. You got to be in it to win it, right? But I don't care who wins, man. Casey win. I'm happy for you if they do. But I'm looking from a logical perspective, and usually the team that has the most experience and the most experienced players are usually the ones that win. And to be honest with you, the team that has the best defense, because defense is usually the ones that win the Super Bowl. So what you want to do, what I haven't done this yet, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to take a look at KC's defense, right? And I'm going to compare it to Tampa Bay's defense. Whichever one is better, that's the one that I would say, may have a better chance of winning the game. But in my opinion, man, I done told you my opinion, but we'll see. Round trip about EDC One Nation. Who we got?
We will do our closing clips.
Okay.
A towering presence, run like the wind. Be a king or a queen. Life in the Philippines.
All right, guys. It's been real. It's been real. It's been real. We got to go. We got to go. We got to go. This is BobbieD.
And the Tuba Queen, Lisa D.
Saying take care.
God bless.
And
Peace. Good night, guys. Thank you for showing up.